Hey,
Hello.
oh,
How are you today?
oh, I went uh business wo- business workshop. Hmm. I
Mm,
I I shared how to approach this uh learning English
mm,
by using generative AI.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my daughter just walked in. uh, she took a shower.
Oh,
Anyways,
good.
okay, nice. And how did that presentation go?
Uh, I make a material. I'm not. I have not yet pre-
Oh, you
did
haven't.
presentation. Hmm.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Hmm. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see.
How about you?
Uh, well, not much. Just work today.
Uh,
Like I told you the other day, tomorrow's birthday, so nothing to
First,
do until birthday.
yeah.
But yeah. Oh.
Oh, I'll share the birthday song.
Yeah.
Previous day.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Troy. Happy
You
birthday,
don't have to
dear
do
Troy.
that.
Yeah, you said not too much.
I don't like birthdays, so it's all good. It's all good.
Okay,
Anyways,
thank you.
uh,
Uh,
so
it's
let's
to
see.
continue.
Mhm.
English journal. These are question and answer that usually write in my English journal. And the English questions below are related to those journal entries.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is a weekly question. What's the best way to improve your skill at uh, something? My answer, the best way to improve my skill to get feedback from others. This is because their advice helps me grow. For example, when learning English, I made progress by having my sentence corrected and receiving tips on how to sound more natural. That's why I think feedback is very important for skill development. How about you, Troy?
Okay.
What is
I guess that is a big step. Um, Personally, I think it's all about incentives.
incentives?
If
Hmm.
you make yourself have positive incentives to improve,
Hmm.
you'll improve because you'll just want to do it.
Want to do it?
Uh, where if you don't have those positive incentives and you have negative incentives, you'll kind of give up.
Hmm.
So a positive incentive could be a teacher, like,
A
oh, I
teacher.
want to uh, show my improvement to my teacher, so that pushes me to learn. Versus
Hmm.
if I don't have a teacher, I get bored, I quit, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, Another positive incentive could be like for my language, I get to use my language with my wife's family and stuff.
Hmm.
And then if I get better at it, I can talk to them more and learn more, right?
Hmm.
So that could be like a positive incentive. Yeah.
Wow, nice. So, learning language for you is having a good relationship with your wife, right?
Yeah. My wife's family.
Hmm. Nice, great. Yeah, it's a very good idea. For example, other good incentive, other good incentive. So, getting gaining high salary or hmm, having a famous
Yeah.
and so on.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, so please ask this question. I'll respond
Sure.
with short answer in English. If
Perfect.
I make any mistake or If there's a better way to say something, please let me know.
Perfect. Okay. So, why do you think feedback is important for improving skills? Who cares?
I think feedback is important for improving skills because it helps me recognize my weaknesses and areas to improve. It shows me things I might not notice on my own.
Okay. Sure. Uh, can you describe a time when feedback helped you get better at something?
Once someone gave me feedback on my English pronunciation. After that, I started recording myself and practice, which helped me improve a lot.
Um, it's good to use the word feedback in that. So I took their feedback
Hmm.
and started to record myself,
Hmm.
or tell me what that feedback was. So the feedback was they wanted me to listen to myself, so I
Hmm.
started to record myself. Right? You kind of
Ah,
just talked about what you did rather than what the feedback was. So tell me the feedback and then tell me what you did. Okay?
okay. Uh,
Okay.
so last lesson you said so. Uh, common Japanese uh, use long verb,
Yeah, they'll
triple
they'll yeah they'll add a vowel to the end.
alt verb. So
Yeah.
uh, after lesson I hear these things.
Mhm.
Therefore, I started recording in my pronunciation. Reading sentence.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay. Good. Good. Okay.
thank you.
Next one we have.
Yeah,
Uh, how do you usually receive feedback, written or spoken?
I usually receive spoken feedback, but for important things, I found written feedback helpful too.
Uh, okay. Um, which one do you feel is the better for you though? Like if you were to ask someone, I need you to give me this feedback, are you gonna want them to say it to you or write it to you? Which would you find better for your learning style?
Uh, Writing.
Writing.
So I want to check the spell. Mm,
Okay, right. Gotcha.
thank you.
Okay.
Mm.
Who usually gives you the most helpful feedback?
My online English tutor usually give me the most helpful feedback. They explain things clearly based on my level.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Um, do you think it's hard to accept negative feedback? Why or why not?
Sometimes it's a little hard at first, but I know it's necessary for growth. So I try to accept it positively.
Okay. Uh, fair. Uh, so it's hard to accept it. Um, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Uh, okay. Sorry. Have you ever given feedback to someone, and what was it about?
I once gave feedback to a friend after their presentation. I told them they spoke a bit too fast because I thought showing down would make it easier to understand.
Mhm. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
Was it in Japanese? Was it in English? Like your friend, but what happened? I guess, or like
Japanese.
explain it a bit.
Japanese and my friend is shy,
Mhm.
so he had a presentation
Mhm.
before for audience.
Mhm.
In this case, it comes to in case he a little bit quickly speak, made a presentation.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just curious if it was like English friend of yours or a Japanese friend, right? Don't forget to, yeah, tell me who you're talking about and stuff, right? Or like what happened.
What
Okay.
happened?
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Uh, what skills are you currently trying to improve?
Currently trying to improve my English skills,
Mhm.
my English speaking skill, especially natural expressions and pronunciation.
Okay. And which one do you uh, you said natural expressions and
Mm,
pronunciations.
mm.
Uh, why do you think you need to improve that one the most? Or why did you choose that to be your important one?
Now, so I talk with you.
Mhm.
You're a native English speaker, so mm, I want to uh, enjoy talking with you. Uh, Same stance,
Mhm.
same situation.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. Uh, how often do you reflect on the feedback you received?
I try to reflect on the feedback I receive after every lesson. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Uh, what about feedback from other for other things, like feedback for your job or
mm.
things like that? Uh, do you reflect on that a lot, or what do you think? Like your
Yeah.
family
Mm,
stuff and
mm.
things like that?
It depends on my mood.
Hmm.
When I in a good mood, I'm receive this feedback uh, clearly, but
Hmm.
I'm not good mood, good in a mood.
Hmm.
Mm, I'm not. I'm
So if you're not in a good mood,
in a good mood. Yeah,
okay,
I'm
you'll ignore it.
not to receive. Yeah.
Okay, fair
Mm,
enough. Um, so yeah, don't forget about the emotional words there, right? If I'm upset or
upset,
frustrated
frustrated.
or because you said bad mood, right? Bad is
Mm,
simple
mm,
vocabulary, right?
mm.
So yeah, think of upset, frustrated, angry. Like how
Angry.
serious are you talking about? Are you talking about angry, or are you just talking about like frustrated,
Mm,
right?
mm,
That's totally different, right? So when
mm,
you just say bad mood, that
mm.
could mean too many things. So be a bit more specific. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I say again.
Sure. Go ahead.
Uh,
So.
when I have frustration,
Mhm.
I can't receive a feedback uh, clearly.
Okay, so when you're frustration. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Good.
Thank you.
What do you do when you don't agree with the feedback?
I try to think calmly, calmly about their opinion first. If I still don't agree, I compare it with my own view and I'll decide what to do.
Okay. Fair. Something to do here, like a good thing to show here, would be like an example of when this happens.
When this happens.
So, like an example that I know for myself personally is when I was opening my bakery, my parents, my friends, everyone had different advice. Like you should open in this location or that location, or you should make this type of food, or why do you make it lower quality here but higher quality here? They had a lot of questions like that, and I knew the market. I knew the people didn't want like a high quality for like cookies and stuff. They just want like basic cookies. They don't want to pay $10 for a cookie. They want to pay $1 for a cookie, right? And so those are my reasons behind it. So when I disagree with them, so for example, a friend told me, yeah, why aren't you putting better quality butter and stuff into the cookies? It'd be way better of a cookie. So I asked them, instead of ignoring them and being like, I don't want to do that, that's a bad idea, to make sure that we continue to be friends, I might ask them a question. Do you think people would pay for $5 cookies here or $6 cookies? And then they could get their own feedback and be like, oh, maybe not. But I think if you increase it a little bit, like $3, I think they still would buy. And that would be even better feedback because it's a bit more specific. So yeah, do you have an example like that or no? Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'll share how to running plan for full marathon. So one teammate advised me, you need a fast speed. Other people, so you need a endurance. So you need also pace slowly, long distance. It's a two polar advice for me. So conclusion. So I have a responsible by myself. I make a decision. Finally.
Okay, so you make the final decision. Okay, that's a bit better. Again, adding an example, because if you're trying to communicate and you're trying to explain something, it's kind of like if you're at an interview and you say, or I say, I'm an expert baker. Well, you don't know that. You've never seen my baking. So saying that I'm an expert doesn't say much, right? But using an example of, oh, I made this type of cake, or this is the feedback I got, and this is how I dealt with it, that kind of explains it a bit better. Okay? That's the only reason for examples. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, it's a good. You are logical. logical responsible.
I don't know if it's
Nice.
that logical. I'm just, it's just, yeah, how I think.
Thank you.
Now, number 10, do
Number
you
10.
think self-feedback or self-reflection, we normally say self-reflection, is effective? Why or why not?
Yes, I think it's very effective because reflecting on my action and speech, I can understand what to improve next.
Okay. Um, so, okay. So if that's the case, how often do you self-reflect?
Uh, every day,
Every day.
uh, before sleep, going to bed. Hmm. Today's
Oh,
reflect my schedule, my plan. Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
good. Interesting.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah,
okay,
that's all.
role play, gaming using words.
Hmm.
Okay.
Weekly vocabulary. Believe, act, speak, sense, face, stay, prepare. A tutor, interview coach.
Mhm,
Me, job seeker.
mhm.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's practice your job interview today. First, do you believe you are ready?
Yes, I believe I've prepared enough, but I'm still nervous.
That's natural. Just confident, even if you feel unsure inside.
Got it. Should I speak slowly or quickly?
Speak clearly and at a natural pace. Don't rush.
Okay, I'll try to stay calm and focused.
Perfect. Now let's set a goal for this interview. Maybe to show your teamwork skills.
Sounds good. I often face challenges with confidence, so I'll highlight that.
Good. Okay. Great. Now let's prepare some strong examples to support your answers.
Thank you. Uh, change the role.
Yep. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, let's practice your job interview today. First, do you believe you are ready?
Yes, I believe I'm prepared enough, but I'm still nervous.
That's natural. Just act confident, even if you feel unsure inside.
Got it. Should I speak slowly or quickly?
Please clearly and at natural pace. Don't rush.
Okay, I'll try to stay calm and focused.
Perfect. Now set a goal for this interview. Maybe to show your teamwork skills.
Uh, Sounds good. I often face challenges with confidence, so I'll highlight that.
Great. Now let's prepare some strong experience to support your answers. That's all. Thank you. Please wait. This vocabulary is a basic word. Mm. It's a basic phrases.
Mhm.
It's not um mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Troy, what do you think? So what's the most important phrase in this role playing? Wow.
Believe, act, speak, set, face, stay prepared. Well, as you are improving your English,
Mm,
believe, prepare, and
prepare.
face are
Mm,
probably a bit more important.
important.
Stay, speak, set, and
Mm,
act are still probably a bit more basic and they're
basic.
easier to, like, for example, you might learn I speak or like at the very, very beginning. But I face isn't a full sentence, right? I face
Ah.
what? I prepare for what? I believe in what, right?
Mm.
So those are the like those ones would make better and more complicated sentences. Act is another one there. It's kind of a 50-50. So that's probably the middle level that you'd want to remember. Act and set would be kind of in the middle, and then stay and speak would be the least important.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, you pick up so face the task without hesitating now. Or and my yes. And before question, you asked me, so your friends how this situation, so I feedback you, your friend, feedback my friends.
Yeah, or how do you deal with the feedback, right? Yeah.
How do you deal with the feedback? So I answered so more slowly. My friends is shy for the audience. My friend relieve my feedback.
Okay,
That's
well, that's
all.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And stay hungry, stay foolish by Steve Jobs. Okay. Last 4 minutes. Please one more role playing game. Alternative patterns. Pattern A. Giving feedback on online essay, on English essay.
Okay. So, I read your essay. Did you want some feedback now?
Yes, please. I'd love to know how I can improve.
First of all, I believe your ideas are very clear.
Thank you. That means a lot.
But when you speak about your opinion, try using linking words.
Oh, like however or in addiction.
Exactly. In addition.
In addition.
Exactly. And try to prepare a strong conclusion next time.
Got it. I'll keep that mind when I write the next one. Thank you. Change the role. I read your essay. Did you want some feedback now?
Yes, please. I'd love to know how I can improve.
First of all, I believe your ideas are very clear.
Thank you. That means a lot.
But when you speak about your opinion, try using link words.
Oh, like however or in addition?
Exactly. And try to prepare a strong conclusion next time.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind when I write the next one.
Okay, thank you. It's closing this lesson. Thank you for sharing. I'm happy to talk with you. How was this lesson?
Yeah, it was very good.
Hmm.
I really like the questions, like the top 10 questions, because it gets you to think about other things, especially when I ask a secondary question, like, do you have an example? I really like that because then you can think about your life and stuff like that. With the reading, it's good to get practice for the new vocabulary, but try to make it very similar to your life so that that's the English you use, right? So yeah, it was very good. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I'll see you after my
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Have I enjoy your happy
birthday.
birthday.
Yes. No
Bye
problem. Thank you. Bye.